Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Jess with Love to Plan with Jess, and today I have an enormous stack of planners here on my desk. These are all the planners that I plan to use in 2026. This is going to be my 2026 planner lineup video. I get really excited for this time of year every year. It's always so much fun to dive into brand new planners and to choose your new planners for the new year. In this video, we are going to look at all of these planners kind of in some detail, and I will explain how I'm going to use each one. I will also have a video that will post in December sometime, probably mid-December, and that will show my actual setup of these videos. And most of these planners are going to be combined into one Franken planner, and I will do that in December and kind of explain my process for that. So in past years, I have done this lineup and setup video combined in one. And this year I thought that it would be fun to break it out so that I could show my lineup a little bit earlier in the year. So we're doing this in November, and also devote a little bit more time kind of explaining each planner and how I'm going to use them. And then we'll do a detailed setup video in December. So I'm going to take all of these planners, put them off to the side, and we will go through them one by one. Let's get started. The first one that we're going to talk about is this Archer and Olive notebook. Now, if you saw my Chicago Planner Conference swag video that went up on my channel recently, I got this at the Chicago Planner Conference. I was gifted this notebook. This is an A5 notebook, and I thought that it was so pretty. And this is going to be used for my reading journal. So it's just plain dot grid. And I think I'm going to have like a separate video where I set this all up and put all of kind of like the extra pages and do a little bit of decorating. So if you are not subscribed to my channel and you are interested how I'm going to set up this reading journal, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, because I will be doing an entire video getting this one all set up. But this is going to be planner / journal number one. This will be my reading journal. I have another A5 notebook. This one is from Live Love Posh, and these journals released not too long ago from Live Love Posh. They are gorgeous. I'll actually have an affiliate link in my description for Live Love Posh. Code LOVE10 will save you at that shop. But I thought that this was so gorgeous, and this is going to be my creative / junk journal. So when I did the like flip through of this release, I created some opening pages. I have like a 2026 memories. It says junk journal and captures. So we have memories captured here. These are just kind of my opening pages, and then I created a January page. So ready to dive in the beginning of January to create a junk journal. I'm kind of going to be calling it like a creative / junk journal, because I will be putting, as you can see, I will be putting stickers and washi and things like that in here. It's not going to strictly be junk, but I'm really excited for this creative process. I cannot wait to begin my junk journal. And that's what this one will be used for. Now, I will be filming some of the videos. I don't know if I'm going to be filming them each week, or if I'm even going to be putting spreads together each week. It really depends on how much junk I end up collecting. I don't know at this point, because I haven't done a junk journal before. So I don't know if it's going to be like occasion based, or if maybe I'll do one per month or one every other week. We will just kind of have to see how it goes. But that's what I will be using this A5 notebook for. This will be my junk / creative journal, and I am super excited. The first planner that we're going to talk about is my work planner. So for 2025, I have been using a Happy Planner horizontal layout, and I really like that layout a lot. It's been working great for me, but I think that what we are going to be using in 2026 is going to work a little bit better. So what I have here is the Work Plus Life Deluxe Notebook, and this is just going to be used for the cover and the discs. And then probably one or two of these dividers. And this note paper, I'll take most of it out. I'll leave like a handful of pages in here for note taking, but this will all come out. And for my planner, it's not actually a planner. What I'm going to be using are, let me see if I can find them. Yes, these Live Love Posh quad notes pages. So Live Love Posh has an actual planner in this quad layout, and it's dated, but I really wanted to use just the plain undated note pages because I'm going to, instead of listing out tasks that I need to get done for my full-time job per day, I'm going to list them out by category. And that is just going to work better for me because of how like the tasks come up for my job. So as with most jobs, I would assume there are a lot of different functions that I perform. And usually I'll have a lead time of 5 or so days from the time that I get assigned something to the time that it needs to be completed. Not always, sometimes there are same day rushes and things like that. But for the most part, I do usually have a few days to complete them. So when I need to get a task done is not so much dependent on the date. It's just usually for that week. So I thought that this would be a perfect layout for me to use. And at the time of filming this, I've kind of come up with the different categories that I'm going to use in here. And I think I'm going to have 6, which means that these boxes here, or maybe these boxes here, or these boxes here, I can decorate them a little bit. Now, if this is something that you are considering and you might have 8 categories, then you probably wouldn't be decorating a whole lot, which is totally fine. And actually for me in a work planner, it really needs to be like super functional. And I think that this will be. Now, because these are just like note pages, there are no like intro pages to the planner. There's no monthly or currently page or anything like that. And for me, that's going to work out just fine because in my work planner, I don't use those pages anyway. So that is the plan. We're going to be using Live Love Posh quad note pages in this deluxe notebook here for my work planner. For my catch-all planner, I'm going to be using a Happy Planner vertical layout. This is the same layout that I'm using in 2025. I love it and love decorating it, love using it functionally. And so this is what we're going to be going with for next year. And this is the planner that I chose. I think that it's so stinking cute. Look at how adorable this cover is. I love the purple foil on here. And it is actually an 18-month planner, so we are going to be starting it in January. But this is what it looks like. You have neutral pages for your monthly, and then this is the vertical layout. You have Monday through Wednesday on the left, Thursday through Sunday on the right, and then you have these 3 kind of rows of boxes. You can use these in so many different ways. You can break this up into different categories like morning, noon, and evening. You could use this for like all of your to-dos up here, all of your plans here, and then either like decoration down here or errands that you need to run or like a miscellaneous category or something like that. The way that I use this is really to kind of mix up my to-dos and my plans and decorate it. And this layout just works out so great for me. So this is the Happy Planner vertical, and this is what I will be using for my catch-all in 2026. For my wellness planner for 2026, I'm going to be combining 2 CelvaPlan planners. We're going to use some bits and pieces from the fitness planner. And let's take a look first at the dashboard planner. So the dashboard planner is going to be like my main planner for wellness/fitness. And we can take a look at what the CelvaPlan dashboard looks like. This is your monthly view where you have Sunday through Wednesday on the left, Thursday through Saturday on the right with your sidebar on the right. This is a little bit different from the layout of the Happy Planner monthly. And then for the weekly pages, this is actually already decorated because I did a kind of like a demo spread when this product released, and I used like the sticker book that released at the same time. So we have a decorated page. Let's take a look at one that's not decorated. You have just plain dot grid on the left side, and then you have your dashboard Monday through Sunday with an open box here. I really love the versatility of the blank page on the left side. You really can make it your own. You can customize it and use it however you want to. So this is the main planner that I'm going to be using for wellness in 2026. And then we are going to be grabbing some pieces from this fitness planner. So there are a lot of fantastic pages in like the opening section of this planner. You have like your fitness goals here, annual measurements at the start of the year and the end of the year, these monthly measurement trackers where you track all of your measurements each month. And then these habit tracker pages, which I love. These are fantastic. You have some of these like perpetual calendar pages. And then you have these monthly measurement pages. I probably will opt to use just like this annual one, but these are fantastic as well. And then there are these weekly fitness plans. I may pull these in occasionally. I'm not going to be using them every week, but I may pull them in occasionally. And at the end, we also have some extra pages back here. We have some meal planner pages, and again, this will be something that I don't necessarily pull in every single week, but I will use this on kind of like an as needed basis. And then we have these weekly workout pages. And again, I'm not going to be using these every single week, but I think these are great to be able to map out your workouts if either you feel like you're in a rut and maybe you're doing kind of the same thing all the time and you want to brainstorm different workouts to do. That's probably when I will pull this out, is if I kind of feel like I'm in a slump or in a workout rut and need to brainstorm some new ideas. So that is the wellness planner that I will be using. It will be a combo of these two Kelva Plan products. My social media planner is going to be another Happy Planner planner. This is one of those customizable planners. It was the seasonal one, and this is the monthly layout. I'm using this layout in 2025 and I love this layout so much. This is probably my favorite layout to use and to decorate for my social media purposes. You can use it for so many different, in so many different ways. And it works out fantastic for me. There's so much space here to both like to decorate and to have all of the function that I need. You have this opening dashboard page, and then you have these task lists. And it's a daily task list. Some people will categorize them. But the way that I use it is for a daily task list as intended. I put like the dates for every day of the month, and I use this for the things that I need to get done for my social media channel each day. And then at the end, we have these lined pages. And the way that I use these lined pages is forward looking. So any ideas that I have throughout the month for my channel for the future, I will jot down here. So this really is such a great layout. I like it so much. And I was a little bit concerned that Happy Planner was going to do away with this one, but they are offering it in their customizable planner. I haven't checked the website lately to see if it's still available, but this is such a fantastic layout. And again, I will have an affiliate link in the description for Happy Planner. But this is going to be my social media planner. Super excited for this one. The next planner we're going to take a look at is going to be for my journal. So this is another planner that I'm kind of changing up a little bit. This is a cover from Kelva Plan, and we have some dividers here from Kelva Plan as well. In 2025, I've been using a Happy Planner vertical layout for my journal, and I like that. I have enjoyed using it. But for this year, I decided that I'm going to continue with that for half the month. And we're kind of going to switch back and forth each month. So in January, I right now have these monthly pages here. These are undated. This is from a Kelva Plan undated planner. And I use my monthly in my journal to jot down a positive or memorable thing that happened each day. So I want to have a monthly page for every single month. But in January, I'm going to be putting just some blank dot grid pages in this for my planner. And I'm going to be just kind of creating a like creative space for journaling. So I'm going to basically be decorating some blank pages and journaling on those in the month of January. And then for February, we're going to switch to the vertical. And the reason that I'm doing it that way is because I don't know how I'm going to like just completely decorating blank pages, and I may want to kind of every month revert back to something that is comfortable to me and that I am comfortable with decorating. So we're going to kind of switch back and forth each month. In January, I will be decorating some blank pages, and then in February, we will be decorating and using the vertical layout, and it's just going to go back and forth like that for the entire year. So that is my plan for my journal. I'm actually really excited about that. I feel like using the plain dot grid pages is just going to give me a little bit more creative freedom, and I'm excited to dive into that. So that is my plan for my journal. The last planner that we're going to talk about is what I've kind of been calling my family planner, and this is a Live Love Posh cover. This came in like a seasonal set. This looks like the one for like a February, but I think that it's really pretty. I have some metal discs here, and then I'm going to be setting this up with these seasonal dividers. So I think February matches this cover. But we're going to be using these dividers in here, and I'm going to be using this weekly overview layout. I've been using the weekly overview layout for my what I'm calling my family planner. I think for the last like 6 months or so, I've been using this layout. However, Live Love Posh did a revamp, and I love this layout even more now. So the way that I use this, this side of the page actually goes up on my refrigerator for my whole family to see. And it's really meant to track my son's like activities, either through school or extracurricular. So he started 6th grade this year, and they have A and B schedule days. And so it's nice to just be able to look up at the refrigerator and say, is it an A day or a B day? I'll note here any like important tests or projects or assignments that are due, and then any like major family activities that we have going on. I don't put everything in this on this side on the calendar or on the refrigerator, but I will note the major things that we have going on with our family. And then this side of the planner page stays in my planner, and these are just notes for myself. So this layout looked different in 2025, but I absolutely love the revamped version. You have kind of like 2 to-do lists here, a little bit of dot grid space, and then these 3 boxes down at the bottom. So I'm really excited to use this for 2026 for my family planner. So that's it. Those are all the planners that I am planning to use in 2026. I hope that this was helpful to kind of give you an idea of different ways that you can use different layouts, or even just showing you some layouts that you might not have been familiar with. Keep an eye on my channel. Make sure you are subscribed, because in December I will have a video where I am setting up all of my planners. I will be putting together a Franken planner for 2026. I will also have a separate video where I am putting together my reading journal. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.